Hola, it's me. How's everybody doing? So I left, I did one little 10-minute about the children seeking asylum, the family seeking asylum. I really want to emphasize, I threw several times on it in desperation. And it does look like everything's going to be okay. Do we learn from it? I don't know. You know, this country has been so cruel to the American Indian, to blacks, to Chinese, to the Japanese. We interned the Japanese. And not only did we intern them, but we took all their properties that they didn't get back after they got out of there. And we had a lot of Japanese fight for us. But, you know, the collective consciousness that my dad had told me when he was young, it was the only good Jap is a dead Jap. That's exactly how they thought. My dad was upset that he wasn't old enough to join the war. So when he got old enough, that part of the war was over. And he was upset about it. So that's your collective consciousness. I'm sorry things are moving so slow. But with the power of the thought process and the power of people just taking the time out, just telling the universe, take care of this, you know, pouring out some sort of positive vibe or love. And then we have to take to the streets. I keep seeing masses of people taking to the streets. I see people like they did with the Women's March. I see like with these poor children with the gun control thing. Let me tell you something else that I picked up. This whole asylum thing, it's ugly. It's ugly. And it actually will be part of the sword that comes down on Trump. This is part of the reason why they're going to all lose in November. Because they do want immigration. Get these illegals out of here. That I hear. These aren't illegals. These are people seeking asylum. But they don't know the difference. So, but I do see that they don't like the fact that children are being taken. I really do. I see people maybe even being quiet about it, but are going to check somebody opposite Trump on the box. You got to be whole. You can't be evil like this. So anybody who has Twitter know that he's just spewing lies. Oh my God, it's the Democrats that are causing this. I guess because they're not deciding to build the wall. I mean, to get these kids out, I would say, yeah, sure, build the wall. But by November, things are going to change. He's not going to be able to get Manafort out. You know, he thinks he has all this power. Let me tell you, things are going to change. By the time this new, this stuff starts happening with the changing of the guard, his powers are depleted. It's like they're going to be on him, on him, on him. I told you he's going to say, F you guys. He might have a heart attack or a brain aneurysm. I don't know. But it's going to change. And we just got to take care of that. Hey, how'd you like, we got to take care of Pence too, but I'll look at that later. But how did you like Sessions saying, Mama and I realized that when Jesus is, they built the wall. I said, oh my God. Mama and I bet she beats him every night. Okay, so somebody out there sent me a email and wanted to know, because the woman that Kirsten and I always see, and so does Rosie, everybody always sees this woman. I don't know if Lena does. I'll have to double check. I haven't had time to go and listen to my peoples, but I also don't want it to influence me. That's why I might just have to stay away a little more. But somebody wanted to know if Paul Manafort's wife is the woman. Because apparently Paul Manafort was a heathen, or is a heathen. He cheated on her. He treated her like a second-class citizen. This is something I guess the daughter said. I haven't seen that in writing, so I can't prove it. But let's just look. Will Paul Manafort's wife be the one that helps bring Trump down? Will Paul Manafort's wife be the one, the woman that we see spewing? She's really, her mind's going crazy. it feels like her stomach hurts. Like this is just all too much. She's so used to being with him. He's a kind of a bully. And so she's worried about money. She's worried about what's going to happen with the money. Or her heart is broken. She's trying to hide money, or maybe she's going to divorce him to take money. It feels like they're keeping an eye on their money. Is it going to be her? No, it's not going to be her. Believe it or not, as terrible as this man's treated her, she actually feels sorry for him. So it feels like she still supports him. He doesn't, I think he will realize, I think he's even realizing now what a good woman she was to him. He's going to start really looking at himself, which is not going to be very pretty. He had a feeling he'd go to jail, but he really kind of psychically had hoped that that would not happen. He also thinks Trump will give him, I think I discussed this yesterday. Problem is, when I discuss things, I forget what the hell I discussed because I just get the interpretation from the other side. So can you tell me? No. I heard no as clear as day. Manafort looks just awful. I see him talking to Mueller. I see him in a room talking to Mueller, but he's just no longer who he was. He's frightened. I wonder if he's going to ask for them to change his identity or give him something where he can live someplace without being... he's still going to serve jail time. He's going to lose his money. He's going to be wiped down to nothing. And then, you know, I'm sure he's hearing through the grapevine that Trump's saying, what did he work for me, 49 days? Who the hell cares? Oh my God, he's such a putz. Okay, so, no on Paul Manafort's wife. Someone else wrote me, Rhona Groff, Trump's secretary. Is she the one that's going to end up taking him down? Rhona Groff, Trump's secretary. Is she the woman coming in the picture that will blab? Yes or no? Rhona Groff. Let's look. Rhona Groff is more likely to be the one, you guys. She definitely helping drive the swords into Trump. Yeah, because Mueller's keeping everything hush hush. He's got a lot of information. He's just tying certain things up. So Rhona Groff feels like, I even see Trump talking to her. They got so much on Trump, you guys. They even got him talking to people, trying to do what Manafort did about getting witnesses to speak otherwise. I don't know if it's Trump or his cohorts or his sons. Woo-hoo. Rhona Groff is a big positive, okay? Can I just look real quick? I want to look at Hope Hicks, because Hope Hicks was the one I have been focusing on. Tell me about Hope Hicks. Tell me about Hope Hicks. I know the Republicans are paying for her legal fees. They've already paid $500,000. Isn't that so weird? Republicans are having to pay hand over foot all these legal fees for fake charges, I guess. And why isn't Hillary in jail? I had a cousin who I no longer speak to, who told me one day, yeah, he's ex-military, and he had inside information that beyond a reasonable doubt Hillary was going to jail. This is maybe 2 years ago. His inside information that Hillary was going to jail. I said, you want to take a bet on that? She's not going to jail. So we don't speak. But he had the inside scoop. What can I tell people about Hope Hicks? Hope Hicks is having a tough time. She's looking at money, so I don't know if she's having a hard time getting work or looking for work. Her family's around her. Ooh, she's not doing too well. She wants this energy off her back. She just wants peace. She's sitting in the house with the demon, and she looks like she's going to hand them information. It's not going to be, I think Rhona Groff, or whatever her name is, might have a little bit more, but I see she's really depressed, and she wanted out of this madness, and her family's really helping her. She doesn't want to be known as a rat fink, but I almost feel like her back's against the wall and she has no choice. Because I do see them telling her, I see Mueller's department saying, we find out this or we get proof on this, you're going down. So she's frightened. She just wants peace. She actually wishes she'd never worked for Trump. So someone asked about Niki Hailey. Will she run in 2020? Actually, I think for Republicans, she's not as bad as some of the others. Because she tried to do the right thing several times, and Trump cut her at the knees, so at least she tried. Niki Hailey. Tell me about Niki Hailey. Is she going to run in 2020? Yes or no? Here she is. Absolutely 100% yes. She will run. And money is coming in towards her. So she's the ace in the cup. She's the one the Republican is going to say she'll salvage them. She won't win, though. She won't win because of the battlefield that happened because of the Republicans. So, I mean, she'll see where the issues are, but she's not going to win. She'll try hard, but she's not going to win. So, let's look real quick. Somebody was saying Adam Schiff. I think he would be good. I wasn't quite sure if Adam Schiff would win for the Democrats. Remember I kept telling you it felt like a younger... You know Swalwell? I think he's from Castro Valley in California. Sometimes I see his face, but... Let me ask. Swalwell. I keep seeing his face. Is he the one that's going to run? Is it Eric Swalwell? Is he the one that's going to, people say Biden. I don't see, let me look. It's almost like I see like a battlefield. I see like flags ripped. I see a lot of negative energy, and I see like we come out of this battlefield and there'll be some peace. Oops. How come this is wet? No good, no good. We don't like wet. Ooh. The sun. Success. I wonder if he's a air sign. And there's a powerful woman standing next to him. So I wouldn't doubt if it's a ticket. Or it's a woman that wins and she makes him vice president. It's very powerful. thus far, the people I've read, he's the most powerful. And it was weird because psychically, I just like that. I don't know why. But there's a woman that's really going to do good too with the Democrats. I see another man. I think Swalwell on the ticket with a woman, and I see another man trying to run with the Democrats. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the youth that stands up, the kids that were shot in these schools and their families, the people that just absolutely hated seeing this concentration camp thing going on. It's going to be people that say no more. So even though I like Biden, I'm not. I'll look real quick. I don't see Biden winning. I think he could be within this new beginning and part of the people that help, but I know they're doing things now, votes that they're saying, well, you know, Biden would win by a landslide compared to this, but I haven't seen Eric Swalwell. I gotta make sure I pronounce his name wrong. I don't know why I feel it, but Biden. No, Biden won't win. Biden is not. I don't even know if he's going to run, you guys. It's something's going on. Maybe his health ooh. I don't know. I'm not seeing him win. I'm almost feeling like all the other Democrats. I mean, Dianne Feinstein will stay, but I'm almost feeling there'll be a switch up with the Democrats too. Going to get a lot of young people in there. Not that they're perfect, but it's a fresh energy, and at least they'll go for peace. Now, you guys, let's just take a quick look-see, okay? Don Jr. God, when he's talking on like Fox News, I shouldn't make fun of him. But I know God, it's so sad because he loves his dad. I know his dad didn't treat him all that great. He didn't talk to his dad for a long time for what he did to his mom. Now he's doing the same thing to his wife. What can you tell me about Don Jr.? Don Jr. What's going to happen with Don Jr.? I see him crying. I literally see tears running down his eyes. Oh my God. I see jail. Holy cow. Don Jr. And you know what? I got to tell you guys something else. There's something to do with what's her name? The press secretary. Sarah Sanders. I see her going before a judge. I see her having to spew like a bitch. She's going to be talking. So he was so happy. And he was happy mostly because he had a relationship with his father. And he definitely, you know, they're just so used to running over people that it's very hard for people not to be smelling the crap on the street there. It's like they all crapped and they're saying, where, what? And you can smell it. Ooh. So he's busy. He's going to be busy trying to hold on to money. But I definitely see a battle, and I definitely see it's not going to be good. Ten of Swords. He'll be barking at the moon. He'll be trying to get people to rally around his dad. But he's going to pay a price. I don't feel like they're going to put him in jail and throw away the key, but it's very sad. Very sad. They know. Now tell me about Eric Trump. Tell me about Eric Trump. What's going to happen with Eric Trump? I don't see jail for Eric. I even feel like Donald Trump didn't show mercy to Eric. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if he was harder on him. God, he was so judgmental towards his own boys. He was not kind to these kids. I just feel like he had that like he was supposed, he acted like he was helping them, but he was telling them basically that they're worthless or this. I don't know what this is. Eric, yeah. He always yearns for his dad's affection and attention. Ooh. He's going to go down as far as emotionally. He's going to really have more trouble. Don Jr. seems a little more pompous and like whatever, like his dad. This one takes it harder. This one takes it harder. There's a woman around him, women around him holding him up. Could be his mother. I don't know if he's married and wife, but he had high hopes for the things that he thought would happen because his dad, he truly believed in his dad. But this underhanded stuff that they were so used to naturally doing, and now it's a big deal. It's tough. But the women are helping him. It shows him going into the bosom of a woman, like because he's going to have maybe even a suicidal tendencies or something. He's going to be like Melania. I'm telling you, Melania, if she didn't try to commit suicide, she had a breakdown. She's still recovering because it's just a horrible position to be in. She doesn't like any of this. Okay, so last but not least, Ivanka Trump and her cohort. Tell me about Ivanka Trump. What's going to happen with her? What's going on right now? What can I tell everybody? She quoted some Chinese proverb, and I was seeing people saying, you know, the children in China are making her shoes. She doesn't get it, though. She's like her dad. She's just right over it. Who cares? What can I tell you about it? Okay, sorry. Something's going to happen in those concentration camps right now. Those places they're taking the children. I just got another flash. Something's going to happen where everybody's in an uproar. And I just heard these words. No, the Democrats will not let him or go on his side just because he's blaming the Democrats because they're not signing something. I feel like they're going to say no. Okay, so tell me about... She's delusional. She lives in La La Land. She's not there enough. She surrounds herself with ass kissers. She really thinks she's special. She's more worried about the money than not. Now, she's someone that will see justice. She's someone that, ooh, a judge is looking right at her, you guys. Her and her little dog, too. She's trying to hold on to the family. She's trying to keep the family together. But she's being, I think she might rat on her dad. She's trying to create well-being. All this is going to happen pretty quickly. And I see both her and the husband standing before a judge. And I think she might reveal enough or give them enough that won't help Donald. I don't see her not having a relationship with him, but it's definitely different. And everything they do, even this prison reform, this is, and what is it called when you let somebody get out of jail free card? This is all about his father. This is something he's doing on behalf of his dad. His dad will be up, trust me. But they better get to work quickly because Trump will not have that power anymore. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you. Okay, you guys, so that was fun. I will be back And God bless all of you. And please light, if you have a white candle, or if you can pick up a white candle, light a candle, sit and look at the candle with focus. And imagine all those children being let out. Imagine peace. Blow it out. Even when we go into Trump and start, you know, being so angry, because there's part of me that just wants to just scream, and because you just want to say, who are you? So probably the best thing is not to look. I blocked him. I can't even begin to look sometimes. But people will re-put what he said, and it makes you sick. But don't worry. This craziness will pass. Trust me, it will pass. I can't give you specifics on the time, but I know, and it will hold us up for a while. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen again. I see a lot of things in place to keep it from happening again. But it's gonna, there's peace coming. Thank you. And the Republican Party is a mess. Okay, you guys take care.